Hi everyone! So I made it up here. I know the last video I was running up here, and so I made it up here to, first of all, fill the amethyst file, but then also do the few quests that I have up here, which the first one is the enchanted glade. I was dispatched with a small group of sentinels here to protect the oracle tree from the harpies that have made nests all around the glade. Little by little, we are trying to push them back. When the oracle tree attempted to send a runner to Darnassus with a report, the messenger was attacked and killed by a group of harpies. If you feel up to the task, go to their nests, slay them, and return their belts to me as proof of your deeds. It shouldn't be too hard. They are quite a few decent amount of levels below me, so I should have waited for more mana on that one. Oh my goodness, they are pretty swarmed down here. And I still haven't gotten a mana potion from anywhere. I'm starting to wonder if they even existed in Classic. I'm gonna head up here because I think it's like an escort quest. Yeah, there's an escort quest that I don't want to miss out on. And then, oh, another strange fruit. I'll have to make sure I have inventory space for it. Ooh, these are a bit higher level. I think I should probably get rid of this spider, just so I don't accidentally, like, run into it and pull it. Oh, he has a friend over there, too. I'm gonna guess that she's also after the escort quest. Ugh, but then I have to split loot. And I really, really don't want to. Oh, my little summoned guy went away. Yeah, I even have to split, I even have to split the quest loot. I'm just gonna let her go first because I'm gonna want to read it out. Looks like there might be some more harpies over here. Oh, they're very close together. Did she leave already? Yeah, she did. Okay. For a second, I thought there was like actually a path went all the way through. I'm probably gonna want to keep an eye out for other harpies that spawn potentially. I don't know how long it takes for Mist, the quest giver, to respawn. I still need a couple of belts though. Ooh, bumped my keyboard on accident. Just realized that person that was in the group with me has been spamming the same thing like pretty much all day in general chat. Dang, it is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. I think I'm gonna just kind of pop back into that little nook. Right here. keep seeing like the raindrops. I think like on the edge of this tree here. And I think it's like something in front of me, but it's not. Let's see. My inventory is getting full. I do need to make sure I save enough space for that fruit. Mist. The saber cat's fur is a distinctive gray color, blending into the surrounding forest. As she lays there, you observe that she is badly wounded, with deep lacerations across her back and stomach. She raises her head and gazes at you, bright intelligence shining in blue eyes. She seems to wish to follow you. Just in time. Looks like they started respawning. Which isn't a big deal, because I do still need a couple of belts, but... Is this yours? Mist. I feared I would never see you again. Yes, I am well. Do not worry for me. You must rest and recover your health. Mist growls in acknowledgement before straightening and making her way off into the forest. I'm a little confused. She was in the forest. Oh, thank you, Goth Girl. I feared I would never see Mist again, knowing only her death in my heart, never to be united with the faithful companion. I owe you more than you can know, and you have my eternal gratitude. A back piece, that's a little bit better than what I had. I'm gonna grab a couple more belts and then go get the strange fruit. Maybe. Ooh, a rare. Ooh. Oh, she's only level 8. I got this. Let's see what she drops. A whole lot of nothing. Not even a belt. Dang, they're being really stingy with the quest items. They knew I got the first 4 a little too fast, I guess. think I'm gonna go this way because it looks a bit less congested. I don't want them to swarm. Oh my goodness. I really don't want to give up the belts. There's a little trail. I'm not necessarily going to follow it, but I see a little torch up there. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean anything because there are torches back here too. Oh my goodness. Awful long cloth too. I can get rid of that. They're wanting to hyperspawn because that other druid is here. Can I please, I said please, have my quest items? I got the first 4 so easily. It must have been when I had my good luck charm Timberling. Oh, my lantern. Still nothing. And I thought I was gonna just quick go grab these belts. There's one. Right, let's get rid of this jerky. Because I do like the spirit scrolls. They do come in handy. Turn those in and then go get that shimmering frond. Their slashing talons and piercing beaks may prove a difficult match for your own abilities, Goth Girl, but I have faith that you will not fail in this task. I am impressed by what you have accomplished here in so short a time. Would that I could ask you to remain here to assist me with my duties, but I know in my heart that greater tasks lie ahead of you. I have noticed the oracle tree has just shed a piece of its bark. No doubt it has a task that it wishes completed. You should speak with it. Teldrassil, the forest whispers of your feats of valor, Gothgrow, as I felt the harpies forced from their nests. A greater calm spread across the forest, its creatures once again feeling safe. I have feared sending another messenger to the Archdruid, but I know that you will see my message safely to him. Deliver this to him and know that the forest will see you safely along its paths to the forest of stone. I have to make space. Let's get rid of the cracked bills. And then, let's see. Let's get rid of the malachite. I think that only vendors for like 5 copper. And let's go get that shimmering frond. Of this on this I knew she was gonna aggro. The fronds on this plant shimmer in the forest light, giving it a twisting, pulsing aura. You believe that Denelin would want a specimen of this. Oh, nice mace too. I feel like it'll vendor more than this cloak. Alright. So, I'm gonna hearth over to Dolinar to turn all these in. But also vendor. How much did that? Oh, only 18. Okay, just making sure I swapped. Sometimes I forget to equip new gear when I get it. Crown of the Earth. Along with the Druids, the Oracle Tree, and the Archdruid have been carefully monitoring the growth of Teldrassil. But though we have a new home, our immortal lives have not been restored. To be in the presence of the Oracle Tree, it is almost to feel wisdom take form. Let me continue the telling. With Teldrassil grown, the Druid approached the dragons for their blessings, as the dragons had placed upon Nordrassil in ancient times. But Nosdormu, Lord of Time, refused to give his blessing, chiding the Druid for his arrogance. In agreement with Nosdormu, Alexstrasza also refused Staghelm, and without her blessing, Teldrassil's growth has been flawed and unpredictable. Without the blessings of Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, and Nosdormu, the Timeless, Teldrassil's growth has not been without flaw. Strange beasts have been reported arising from the very ground of the tree, and crazed furbolgs attack passing travelers. I can only hope that the solution the Archdruid is looking for will be found quickly. I will pour all the phials you brought into this vessel for you to deliver to Darnassus. Bring it to Fandral Staghelm. You will find him in the Druid Grove. Just realized I could be doing this to free up some inventory space. And then I should be able to learn the next set of first aid. Ursula the Mauler. Gothgirl, you have proven yourself a most worthy and able druid, a night elf who follows the path of honor as sure as you do, is certain to find great glory in this world. May the forest spirits protect you wherever your travels may take you. Ooh, I'm about to level up. Before I forget, which I almost did, I need to grab my next rank in first aid. It looks pretty cleared out over here, kind of. It's nice when I don't have to dodge around. different enemies. The glowing fruit. Goth girl, you look like you have something to tell me. Do you have news concerning the Timberlings? You found this on Teldrassil? Intriguing. This fruit is exotic. Perhaps its seeds were brought here from far off. Perhaps even as far as Azeroth. Oh, I was like, I wasn't done talking to him. Are you gonna do something about that? Jeez. Okay. Perhaps even as far as Azeroth. And there's something about this fruit. It seems to have reacted very strangely with the soil of Teldrassil. Thank you, Goth Girl. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must study this further. He's gonna do the same thing. Forget what those roots do. The shimmering frond. I wanna do it. I do the shimmering frond. Oh, it's a buff. You have something for me? Where did you get this? I haven't seen a plant like this since the sojourn I made to the Swamp of Sorrows decades ago. It's amazing that a specimen made its way to Teldrassil, and it's grown to such a size. Thank you, Goth Girl. Forgive my shortness of words, but there is a test I would like to perform on this frond. I hope this frond takes root. The fronds Denelin planted within his garden have sprouted and grown. They tremble, eager to be picked. All right. Looks like the end of pretty much everything in Teldrassil. I need to make my way over to Darnassus now. Spider scared me. I wasn't expecting it. I'm just adding those items that I got to my action bar so I remember that I have them and they're not just sitting in my inventory taking up space for a lot longer than they need to. Probably also add those. I've used most of them, but just so I don't get sidetracked from using them. It is a shame that Shadow Meld isn't able to be used in combat in Classic. It still has its uses, but you know, it'd be nice. I'm spoiled from retail sometimes. A donation of wool. I don't need to do that quest. And I don't really do a whole lot of PvP like Warsong Gulch. Definitely not in Classic. I haven't. I don't even, you can't queue for it. You actually have to go, I think, to Ashenvale and go into the portal for it. I think. Unless you can talk to the quest giver and he queues you up. But I don't know. Because other than that, everything in Darnassus is also done. Do I want to get another? I think I want to get another bag. I do have the gold for it. I'm gonna say that and then I'm gonna end up like regretting it. I'm gonna end up needing a bunch of gold for something. I say a bunch of gold. It's only 25 silver, but at this low of a level, it's kind of a lot-ish. I say that, but I forget how much riding costs. I can actually check on my way. Well, actually, I don't know if I can. I think you have to be level 20 to even be offered the chance to buy riding. Or is it 40? I don't even know. 30? Let's find out. 40. Wow, yeah. And that's just tiger riding. And then the mounts themselves start at 80 gold. Wait, how much gold was it? 20. Okay. I thought it was like 100, which is better, but oh my god, level 40. Luckily, I'm a druid and I should have travel form. Crown of the Earth. I know that I did not summon you, so I cannot help but to wonder why it is you have come to speak with me. Whatever it is, please make it quick. Ah, yes, the water I had requested. Tanarin and Corthris certainly took their time having it delivered, perhaps not choosing the most reliable of messengers. Nonetheless, I can finally get back to my work then. The weight of Teldrassil's problems fall upon my shoulders, a yoke I would wish soon to be rid of. Take this. You may find some use for it. What a friendly guy. Teldrassil. You come with the spirit of the forest strongly within you, Druid. What business do you have with the Archdruid of Kaldori? I wondered why the Oracle Tree had not communicated with me for so long. It seems that some problems are lessened while others grow to greater concerns. I fear my work on Teldrassil shall never be completed, and our immortality never restored. Nonetheless, you have done the Oracle Tree's task well, and should be rewarded for your diligence. You just gave me rep and experience. Thanks. Grove of the Ancients. If you had enough time to run messages for the Oracle Tree, then I'm sure that I can press you into service to deliver a message to the Grove of the Ancients in Darkshore, due south of Auberdine. You will most likely have to secure transport on a griffin, but I have faith enough in you that you can manage that. Take this to Onu, the Ancient of Lore. He has been awaiting word from me, even as I waited for news from the Oracle Glade. So he is also sending me to Darkshore, which is in fact my next stop. Oh, it's PvP stuff. I don't know, I'm not big on PvP, but it might be a lot more fun when you're higher level. Nessa Shadow Song. What do you have to sell? Let me get this recipe for 40 copper. Yes, I have need of a courier who will take a package to Darkshore. Will you help me? The Bounty of Teldrassil. The fishermen of Arthurian village do very well, for the fish here are extremely large and abundant. I would like to compare the bounty here with that of the mainland. I have a collection of fish bones and scales that I would like taken to a colleague of mine in Darkshore. His name is Larid. He is a fish vendor in the village of Auberdine. Bring my collection to our hippogriff master, Vespiritus, and speak to him about traveling to Auberdine. Oh, may I help you? Are you in need of transport? Ah, you wish to get this to Auberdine. Very well. Flight from Auberdine. From Arthurian, there are two methods of travel to Auberdine, by ferry and by hippogriff. Both are quick and reliable, but if you have not yet flown to Auberdine by hippogriff, then I suggest you do. It is sound advice to speak with the hippogriff master in every town that has one. Once you speak to the master, you can fly there from other towns. Here is Nessa's collection. Speak with me again when you are ready to fly to Auberdine and deliver Nessa's collection to Larid. I'm just looking at my questy tracker over here. Very empty looking. Once I get to I almost said Darnassus. Once I get to Auberdine, it is going to be jam-packed full of quests because it is a new area. I mean, it's kind of a good problem to have because it's like almost no matter where you turn, there's like something to do that's quest related that helps you get experience and loot. But the only downside is sometimes it's overwhelming for my ADHD and I don't know like what task to focus and hone in on. So that's a me problem. That's not a problem with the game. Let's deliver these right away. Ooh, but first, real quick, as I was saying about ADHD, I want to make this in my home because I don't want to accidentally hearth all the way back to Dolinar. Have you come from Teldrassil? Tell me, how is the fishing there? A package from Nessa? Thank you, Goth Girl. She told me she would send me samples of the fish caught near Rithurian village. She thinks they may be very different from the fish caught here. My, this jawbone is nearly twice the size of the same fish found here, and these scales are as big as a closed fist. Amazing. Return to Nessa. I must send a response to Nessa. She'll be very interested to know how different the fish here are from those along Teldrassil's coastline. We can only guess the cause, but it is my suspicion that the world tree itself is affecting the wildlife around it. Please, take this response to Nessa. If you wish to take a hippogriff back to Rithurian, then speak to the hippogriff master, Kalius Moonfeather. If you wish to take the ferry, then one regularly departs from the dock to the northwest. It's gonna give me the old back and forth, but it is a free flight path, so I can't complain too much. Just kind of reminding myself of what quests await me in this zone. Did I ever? Nope, I never used my talent point again. I am gonna learn Nature's Grasp though. That is a very nifty spell. Gothgirl, you're back from Auberdine? Did you speak with Larid? This is very interesting. The fish here are large, but I didn't think the difference in bounties between here and the mainland was so great. There must be a reason for this. Well, thank you. I will discuss with the villagers the news you brought. Perhaps one day we will find the root of this oddity, but until then, we shall reap its benefits. I think I'm going to end the video here just because I'm so close to the hour mark, and that way the beginning of the next video will be a whole lot of quest reading, because there are a whole lot of quests here. So I do hope you found this video enjoyable and relaxing. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.